Good morning, students. Welcome to mathematics class. Today we start the chapter number 4, that is determinants. Myself, I am Praveen. I teach mathematics. Today we'll start this fourth chapter, that is determinant. Already we have completed three chapters, that is matrices, uh, inverse trigonometric function, as well as relations and function. These three chapters are over. Now we are at this fourth chapter, determinants. Now, what is a determinant? Determinant is a number associated with a square matrix. Here determinant is what? Determinant is a number which is related to any square matrix A equal to Aij, and of order n. Of order n, it is n into n. Okay, if the order is 2 into 2, then we can say its order is 2. If the order of the matrix is 3 into 3, then we can say its order is 3. Now we have a square matrix of order n into n, then we can say it is order n. It is denoted by det A. Det A means determinant of A, or else like this we can write modulus A. It indicates determinant A. In the determinant, the symbol of determinant is, we can write det A or determinant of A. For example, we have a matrix A equal to A1, A11, A12, A21, A22. This is 2 into 2 matrix. We will have a 4 element in this square matrix A. That is A11 means first row first element, A12 means first row second element, second row first element, second row second element. This is 2 rows 2 column 2 into 2 matrix. The determinant of this matrix A is symbolically written as a modulus symbol to the matrix also. Matrix element written between the square bracket. You can see that here we have a square bracket. Normally it is matrix A. But when we are taking determinant, we are taking determinant symbol or modulus symbol to the matrix. Matrix square matrix की जगह हम determinant का symbol लेना है. And the determinant of this 2 into 2 matrix is the cross multiplication of this matrix. Cross multiplication, diagonally we have to multiply A11, A22, A11, A22 minus A12, A21. The one thing you remember in this determinant, when we are applying a determinant on cross multiplication, from the first multiplication we have to subtract the second multiplication. The first multiplication is A11, A22. We are subtracting minus, that is second multiplication A12, A21. Okay, it means when we multiply in this way, then the symbol is as it is, because from this we are subtracting the second one. When we multiply in this way, means the second multiplication we have to change the sign, change the sign. Why we are changing this sign? Because we are subtracting the second multiplication. When we subtract, the symbol of the number changes. For example, from 8 we are subtracting 4. The second number symbol changes. 8 minus 4. Like that, from the first multiplication, second multiplication we are subtracting. Then we are changing the symbol. First multiplication as it is symbol, second multiplication change the symbol. On cross multiplication we will get this determinant value. Understood now? Okay. Let us move to the next. For example, we have a matrix A equal to 3 into 3 order. We have a matrix A that is of 3 into 3 order, and we are understanding how to find the determinant of square matrix of order 3. To find the determinant of this matrix, we are considering any one of the row or any one of the column of this matrix. let us consider the first row of this matrix to find the determinant. We can consider any row or any column of the matrix. Okay, I will explain by taking the first row, and the remaining I will tell you how to change the formula. Okay, so when we are finding the determinant of this matrix A is denoted by det A or determinant of A, in place of this square bracket we are taking that modulus symbol or determinant symbol to the matrix. तो आई एम कंसिडरिंग द फर्स्ट रो ऑफ दिस मैट्रिक्स. ये देखिए, ये फर्स्ट रो हम कंसिडर कर रहे हैं. व्हाट इज द फर्स्ट एलिमेंट? दैट इज a11. द फर्स्ट एलिमेंट a11. तो वी आर टेकिंग माइनस 1 पावर 1 प्लस 1. वाई दिस 1 प्लस 1? बिकॉज इट इज a11 एलिमेंट. 1 एलिमेंट 1 प्लस 1. Here 1 2 a12 element 1 plus 2. a13 element power is 1 plus 3. The first element a11 and it is multiplied with a minus 1 power 1 plus 1, and you leave the row or column in which this a11 is lying. देखिए, a11 जिस रो में है, कॉलम में है, उसे छोड़ देना है. बाकी के चार एलिमेंट का डिटर्मिनेंट फाइंड करना है. क्या है चार एलिमेंट? a22 a23 a32 a33. इनका डिटर्मिनेंट फाइंड करना है. प्लस आफ्टर दिस क्या करना है? वी आर टेकिंग a12. देखिए यहां पे है a12. दिस इज a12. देन इट बिकम माइनस 1 पावर 1 प्लस 2. अब a12 जिस रो में है और जिस कॉलम में है उसको छोड़ देना. वी आर डिलीटिंग अ रो और कॉलम इन विच a12 इज लाइंग. The remaining four elements, that is a21 a23 a21 a23 a31 a32, that we are cross multiplying. Plus the last element a13 power 1 plus 3, minus 1 power 1 plus 3, and we are leaving a row and column in which a13 is lying, remaining a21 a22 a21 a22 a31 a32. On cross multiplication and on simplifying, we will get the determinant of the given matrix of order A. Okay, for example, if you are taking a second row of this matrix, then the first term become a21 and this become minus 1 power 2 plus 1, and then you leave the row and column in which a21 is lying. Okay, then remaining four element you write in the determinant. Plus the middle element a22, you write here a22 and this become minus 1 power 2 plus 2, and you leave the row and column in which a22 is lying, and the remaining four element we are writing in this determinant. And the last element of this row is a23, and we are taking minus 1 power 1 plus 3 2 plus 3, and you leave the row and column in which a23 is lying. ये row और ये column छोड़ेंगे, we'll get a11 a12 a31 a32. We are taking in this determinant, and on simplification we'll get the value of that matrix, that is the determinant. Determinant is a number. Okay, suppose if we are using a third column of this matrix. हमने रो के दो एग्जाम्पल देखे. अगर हम लोग कॉलम यूज कर रहे हैं, if we are using the column, the third column a13, then we are writing here a13 and minus 1 power 1 plus 3. You leave the row and column in which that a13 is lying. Remaining four element we have to write in this determinant. Plus the second element of that third column is a23. Then here a23, this become minus 1 power 2 plus 3. Then you leave the row and column in which a23 is lying. ये column और ये row छोड़ेंगे. a11 a12 a31 a32 इस determinant में लिखेंगे. Plus the last element is a33, that we are writing here, and this become minus 1 power 3 plus 3, and leave that row column in which a33 and row in which a33 lying, remaining a11 a12 a21 a22 writing in this determinant. On simplification we'll get the same value of this determinant. So we can use any row or any column of this matrix to find the determinant, and using any row or any column we'll get the same value मिलेगा अपने को. Okay, you remember that. Next, in this determinants, we are discussing minors of the determinant. Minor of the determinant. Minor of the determinant is denoted by Mij. Minor of the determinant is denoted by Mij. Ij is a position element, or it indicates the position of the given element. जिस एलिमेंट का माइनर हम फाइंड कर रहे हैं वो पोजीशन इज डिनोटेड बाय Ij. Okay, Mij means ith row jth column elements, that is minor. Okay, Mij is a minor of ith row and jth column element. तो what is minor here? Minor is a determinant. ये minor भी एक determinant ही है. How we will get this determinant? It is obtained by finding the determinant when we delete a row and column of a particular element is lying. Okay, for example, like we calculated here in the previous, how to find the determinant of 3 into 3 matrix or 2 into 2 matrix. To find the determinant, we have considered one row or one column. We have taken one element and we are leaving that row and column in which that element is lying. Whatever we get the determinant value, that is a minor. Okay, for example, we are finding the minor. We are finding the minor of A11. Then it becomes M11. M11. That is equal to, you leave that row or column in which that A11 is lying. Remaining 4 element, you find the determinant that become the minor of that element. So like this, we can find the minor of any particular element. माइनर ऑफ एनी पर्टिकुलर एलिमेंट हम फाइंड कर सकते हैं. जिस एलिमेंट का माइनर फाइंड करना है उस रो उस कॉलम को छोड़ेंगे, रिमेनिंग एलिमेंट का जो डिटर्मिनेंट मिलेगा वही उसका माइनर होता है. ओके, अगर इस माइनर को हम -1 पावर I प्लस j से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, वी विल गेट अ कोफैक्टर ऑफ दैट एलिमेंट. What is Aij element? What is small aij? It is a position of a element in the given matrix, particular element of the given matrix. Aij मतलब वो ith row jth column में का particular element. Mij क्या होगा? वो minor of that element होगा. Capital Aij denotes the cofactor of the particular element Aij, and it is obtained by multiplying -1 power I plus j to the minor Mij को अगर -1 power I plus j से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, then we will get a cofactor of a particular element. The minor Mij of Aij in a matrix A is a determinant. वो क्या है? वो एक determinant है of the square matrix, square submatrix of order n-1 obtained by deleting its ith row and jth column. देखिए यहाँ पे अभी हमने एक एलिमेंट का एक मैट्रिक्स का डिटर्मिनेंट फाइंड करे, तो A11 का जो माइनर है, ठीक है ना, तो वो क्या रहेगा? ये रहेगा माइनर A22, A23, A32, A33. इसको क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, इसका डिटरमिनेंट फाइंड करेंगे, दैट इज अ माइनर. गिवन मैट्रिक्स का ऑर्डर क्या है? 3 into 3. लेकिन माइनर का जो ऑर्डर है वो 2 है. देखिए 2 है क्योंकि गिवन मैट्रिक्स ऑर्डर 3 है, तो ये जो माइनर है, माइनर का जो ऑर्डर रहेगा 2 रहेगा. n-1 मैट्रिक्स का ऑर्डर n है, तो फिर इसका जो माइनर का ऑर्डर रहेगा वो n-1. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, वी हैव अ गिवन मैट्रिक्स ऑफ ऑर्डर 2 into 2, तो फिर उस माइनर का ऑर्डर क्या रहेगा? 1 रहेगा, 1 into 1 रहेगा. ठीक है ना. तो इस तरह से हम माइनर्स फाइंड करते हैं. तो n-1 ऑब्टेन्ड बाय डिलीटिंग इट्स ith रो एंड jth कॉलम. ith रो jth कॉलम हम अगर यूज मतलब डिलीट करेंगे तो उसका एक ऑर्डर कम हो जाएगा, n-1 होता है. and it is denoted by capital Mij. Minor of an element of a determinant of order n for all n greater than or equal to 2 is a determinant of order n minus 1. एक रो एक कॉलम को डिलीट कर लेंगे तो फिर उसका ऑर्डर भी n minus 1 होता है. तो माइनर क्या रहेगा, वो एक डिटरमिनेंट रहेगा जिसका ऑर्डर n minus 1 होगा. इसके बाद कोफैक्टर ऑफ एन एलिमेंट aij इज डिफाइंड बाय कैपिटल aij इज इक्वल टू माइनस 1 पावर i प्लस जे mij, यानी कि माइनर्स को माइनस 1 पावर i प्लस जे से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, वी विल गेट द कोफैक्टर ऑफ द एलिमेंट, पर्टिकुलर एलिमेंट इन द गिवन मैट्रिक्स A, एंड इट इज डिनोटेड बाय कैपिटल aij. Now the properties of determinants, we will discuss one by one the properties. The first property is the value of the determinant remains unchanged if its rows and columns are interchanged. अगर हम रोज एंड कॉलम्स को इंटरचेंज करेंगे तो फिर इसका डिटर्मिनेंट वैल्यू चेंज नहीं होगा. ओके, फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक मैट्रिक्स ए है, इसका डिटर्मिनेंट 4 है. अगर हम रोज एंड कॉलम्स को इंटरचेंज करेंगे तो वो क्या होगा, ए डैश. तो डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ ए डैश भी 4 ही रहेगा. मैट्रिक्स ए का डिटर्मिनेंट 4 है तो मैट्रिक्स ए डैश का भी डिटर्मिनेंट कितना रहेगा, वो भी 4 रहेगा. Understood? If we interchange the rows and columns of the matrix, then the determinant remain unchanged. वो वैल्यू सेम रहेगा. Next, if A is a second point, देखिए second point is if A is a square matrix, then determinant of A is equal to determinant of A dash. So where A dash is equal to the transpose of matrix A. The same point here explained once again symbolically. Determinant of A equal to determinant of A dash. The third point, if any two columns or rows of a determinant are interchanged, then the sign of the determinant changes. For example, if we apply the operation like row operation or column operation, that is we are interchanging any two rows or we are interchanging any two columns. R1 को R2 की जगह, R2 को R1 की जगह लिखेंगे हम, then the sign of determinant changes. For example, the given matrix का जो determinant A जो 4 है, and we have interchanged R1 and R2 or R1 and R3 or R2 and R3. ठीक है ना, इंटरचेंज कर रहे हैं, दो रोज को चेंज कर रहे हैं हम. तो डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ न्यू मैट्रिक्स ए वो हो जाएगा -4, क्योंकि दो रो हमने चेंज कर दिया तो उनके पोजीशन i प्लस जो है वो भी चेंज होता है, इसीलिए जो -1 पावर i प्लस जो होता है ना वो चेंज हो जाता है. इसीलिए द साइन ऑफ द डिटर्मिनेंट चेंजेस. वो +4 है तो ये -4. अगर पहला वाला ही -4 है तो नेक्स्ट क्या रहेगा, -4. ओके, नॉट ओनली द रो, इफ यू इंटरचेंज एनी टू कॉलम्स, C1 की जगह C2, C2 की जगह C1, या C1 की जगह C3, C3 की जगह C1, C2 की जगह C3 या C3 की जगह C2 लिखेंगे, then the sign of the determinant changes. Okay, that is the third property. Next, the determinant of product of two square matrices of the same order is equal to, यानी कि यहाँ पे A and B दो square matrix है जिनका order same है. The determinant of this A into B is the product of their respective determinants. The product of their respective determinants means determinant of A into determinant of determinant of B. Means determinant of A into B is equal to determinant of A into determinant of B. ये the fourth property of this determinant. Next, property number 5. Next property is if any two rows or columns of a determinant are identical. अगर दो रो या दो कॉलम ऑफ डिटर्मिनेंट सेम है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल देखिए, एक मैट्रिक्स ए है, यहाँ पे 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6. We have two rows in which the same elements we have 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, if two rows or two columns of any determinant is identical, then the determinant of the given matrix is 0. क्या होगा? If any two rows or columns of a determinant are identical, then all corresponding elements are same, then the value of determinant is 0. उस डिटर्मिनेंट का वैल्यू 0 होता है. ठीक है ना? मैंने यहाँ पे दो रो आइडेंटिकल लिए 1 2 3 1 2 3. ठीक है ना? देन द मैट्रिक्स डिटर्मिनेंट इज 0. If each element of a row or a column of a determinant is multiplied by a constant k, then its value get multiplied by k. If each element of a row or a column of a determinant is multiplied by a constant k, then its value gets multiplied by k. यानी कि we have a matrix that is A is equal to 2 into 3 2 into 5 1 3. You can see that in the first row of this matrix, okay, first row of this matrix, sorry, this is about the determinant na. Let us take the determinant, that is determinant of A is equal to 2 into 3 and 2 into 5 and 1 3 we have. Then the first row you can see that common multiplication we have 2, then we can take 2 common outside, then this become 3 5 1 3 and 2 into the cross multiplication 3 3 is a 9 9 minus 5 9 minus 5 is 4 4 2 is a 8. अगर एक रो या एक कॉलम वो क्या है देखिए, एनी इफ ईच एलिमेंट ऑफ ए रो और ए कॉलम ऑफ ए डिटर्मिनेंट इज मल्टीप्लाइड बाय ए कांस्टेंट के, देखिए फर्स्ट रो एक कांस्टेंट 2 से मल्टीप्लाई किया गया है, देन इट्स वैल्यू गेट मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 2. तो ये जो डिटर्मिनेंट का वैल्यू रहता है ना, उसका वैल्यू को 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है, k इंटू डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ ये होगा. ओके, फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक मैट्रिक्स ऐसा है या एक डिटर्मिनेंट ऐसा है, डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ ये इक्वल्स टू k a11 k a12 a21 a22. अगर ऐसा है then we can take k common outside, then it become a11 a12 a21 a22. और ये क्या है? ये तो डिटर्मिनेंट है, डिटर्मिनेंट का वैल्यू इज मल्टीप्लाइड बाय k. So like this property is used. If in any row or column if there is any constant common multiplication, then we can take it common outside of the determinant. मैट्रिक्स में ऐसा नहीं होता है. मैट्रिक्स में every element must is common multiple should be there in the matrix. Okay, then we can take it common outside, but in determinant is not like that. If any one of the row having common multiple, then we can take out of the determinant. मैट्रिक्स में सारा एलिमेंट, जितने भी एलिमेंट है मैट्रिक्स में, सारे एलिमेंट का कॉमन मल्टीपल होना चाहिए, देन वी कैन टेक दैट कॉमन आउटसाइड. नेक्स्ट, the sum or all elements of a row or column of a determinant are expressed as a sum of two or more terms, then the determinant can be expressed as a sum of two or more determinants. समझ लीजिए कि एक रो या एक कॉलम, पर्टिकुलर रो या पर्टिकुलर कॉलम is expressed as a sum of two elements, sum of two elements ऐसा एक्सप्रेस किया हुआ है, then we can express that determinant as a sum of two different determinants. वो कैसे एक्सप्रेस करना है? Let me explain here. I will explain that. For example, we have a determinant of A is equal to A plus K B plus K divided by CD. You can see that particular row is expressed as a sum of two element, then this can be expressed as a sum of two determinant. The first determinant having A, B, C, D elements, and the second determinant having K, K and C, D elements in that. So this determinant is expressed as a sum of two determinants. I hope you are understood this. Next, we'll move to the next point. If we multiply each element of a row or a column of the determinant by constant k, then the value of the determinant is also multiplied by k. तो देखिए अभी हमने ये पॉइंट डिस्कस किया था कहाँ पे, हाँ, multiplied by k. If each element of a row or column of a determinant is multiplied by constant k, then the value is multiplied by k. The determinant value is also multiplied by k. Next point. Multiplying a determinant by k means that multiply the element of any one row or any one column by k. यानी कि ये वाला पॉइंट भी हमने डिस्कस किया था कहाँ पे, कैन बी एक्सप्रेस्ड एज अ सम ऑफ टू. In this point only we have discussed the same thing, that if any one of the row is there, if there is any common multiplication, then we can take it outside, or we have a multiplication of constant k outside the determinant, then we can multiply k inside the determinant by multiplying any one of the row or any one of the column. वो मल्टीप्लीकेशन के जो है डिटरमिनेंट के अंदर कौन से भी एक रो या कौन से भी एक कॉलम को मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते. फॉर एग्जांपल ऐसा है यहाँ पे 2 इंटू डिटरमिनेंट 1 2 3 4 है, तो ये 2 फर्स्ट रो को भी मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते हैं, या 2 सेकेंड रो को मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते हैं, या 2 फर्स्ट कॉलम को मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते हैं, या 2 सेकेंड कॉलम को मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते हैं. बट नॉट ऑल rows and not all columns of this matrix. Any one of the row or any one of the column, it is multiplied inside the determinant. अगर मल्टीप्लिकेशन में है तो कॉमन ले सकते, तो कॉमन है तो मल्टीप्लिकेशन में कॉमन ले लिए तो फिर वापस मल्टीप्लाई भी कर सकते हैं. ओके, नेक्स्ट. Adding or subtracting each element of any column or any row of a determinant with the equi-multiple of corresponding elements of any other row or column does not change the value of the determinant. That is, the value of determinant remains same if we apply the operation. Means if we apply the elementary operation to the given matrix or given determinant, the determinant value remains same. For example, we have a matrix or we have a determinant of a is equals to a equal to 200, 305, 500, 405. Like this, we have a determinant of a. If you cross multiply, then we will get a very large number here. Very large numbers will get. Okay, that multiplying and subtracting them, finding determinant is difficult, little bit difficult. Okay, na? But if we apply the elementary operation here, then the value of the determinant does not change. For example, I am subtracting R2 by R1. R2 को R1 से minus कर रहे बेटा. So this become R2 changes to R2 minus. डायरेक्टली नॉट माइनस कर रहे हम लोग, इसको इंटू 2 कर लेंगे तो 200 इंटू 400 होगा. 500 में 400 माइनस करेंगे तो 100 मिलेगा. यानी कि 2 इंटू R1 मल्टीप्लाई करके R2 को माइनस कर रहे हैं, तो ये होगा 2 इंटू 100. Sorry, the first row as it is 200 and 305. The second row changes here. 2 into 200 400, 500 minus 100, 400 is 100. तो 305 2 जो 610 होगा. 405 में 610 माइनस करेंगे तो हमको क्या मिलेगा यहाँ पे माइनस 205 मिलेगा. ओके, तो फिर यहाँ से हम लोग फर्स्ट कॉलम में देखिए, फर्स्ट कॉलम में 100 कॉमन लेंगे तो ये होगा 2 305 1 माइनस 205. अगर इसको क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे एंड सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे, वी विल गेट डिटर्मिनेंट इजीली. तो डायरेक्ट जो आंसर आता है इसका भी आंसर वही मिलेगा अपने को. सो दैट्स व्हाई we are reducing a larger numbers by applying this elementary operation. When we have a larger numbers in the given determinants, by applying this elementary operations we can reduce the numbers in the determinant, but on applying this elementary operation the determinant value will not change. That statement it is. Okay, next we'll move to the next point, that is area of triangle. Area of triangle, suppose we have given at the three vertices of the triangle. One is x1 y1, another one is x2 y2, third one is x3 y3. Then the area of triangle is equal to 1 by 2 into determinant. First we are writing x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3 as the first two columns, and the last column we are taking 1 1 1. On expanding this we will get the area of triangle. Okay, so we have some points based on this area of triangle. The area is positive quantity, so we always take the absolute value of the determinant. The one thing you remember, the determinant may be positive, may be negative. The determinant value we may get positive or negative, but the area is always a positive quantity. It's a absolute quantity. Which one? Area of triangle. Whenever we get a negative area, then we supposed to take its positive, then that become the area of triangle, exact area of triangle. Next, if the area of triangle is already given, then use both positive and negative values of the determinant for calculation. So whenever we get already we get we have a area of triangle, like area of triangle is 4 square units, and the three vertices are 2 comma 0, 1 comma 5 and k comma 0. Then find the value of k. Find the value of k. Area already given hai. Then on expanding this determinant, on expansion of this determinant, we have to take plus or minus symbol. On removing this determinant symbol, what happens? We have to take this area as a plus or minus 4 and expanding this. Understood? Okay. Next, area of triangle formed by the three collinear points is always 0. For example, we have a three vertices x1 y1, x2 y2 and x3 y3, and it is not forming any triangle. Means the 3 points are collinear. Then we get area of triangle 0. If area is 0, then the 3 points are collinear. If the points are collinear, then the area of triangle will be 0. Then vice versa, we can use this property or this point. Next, adjoint and inverse of a matrix. Adjoint and inverse of a matrix. Adjoint. So already we understood how to find the minors and cofactors. Minors and cofactors of the square matrix. For example, here capital A indicates the cofactor of the matrix. A cofactor of A. Cofactor, yes. Cofactors of matrix A. That matrix A is A11, A12, A21, A22 is a square matrix of order 2. Then cofactor of A is denoted by A11, A12, A21, A22. Then adjoint of the matrix A is the transpose of the cofactor matrix. The transpose of the cofactor matrix A is nothing but the adjoint of the matrix. Transpose means we are changing the rows into columns. What is the cofactor matrix A? First row A11, A12, that we are changing as a column. Then second row is A21, A22 we have changed into column. The resulting matrix is the adjoint of the matrix A. Okay, the given matrix A, it is of order 2 into 2, and this become the cofactor. Cofactor transpose is nothing but the adjoint of the matrix A. Adjoint is denoted by ADJ of the matrix A. ADJ of matrix A. So what is adjoint of the matrix square matrix A? The adjoint of the square matrix A is defined as a transpose of the matrix capital Aij. What is capital Aij? Cofactors. Okay, what is capital Aij? It indicates cofactor matrix, where Aij is a cofactor of the elements of small aij. The adjoint of the matrix is denoted by ADJ of matrix A. For example, we have a square matrix A equal to 1, 4, 2, 3. Then adjoint of A we will get by finding first cofactor and taking it transpose. We have one shortcut method of finding the adjoint of the given matrix A of order 2 into 2. I will tell you here how to write directly the adjoint of the square matrix A. Now the diagonal of principal diagonal of the square matrix A is 1, 3. Then we are interchanging the diagonal element as a 3, 1. 1, 3 we are writing 3, 1. एंड नॉन डायगोनल एलिमेंट 4, 2 ना. नॉन डायगोनल वो जो डायगोनल तो लेफ्ट टॉप तो राइट बॉटम होता है, इसको छोड़ के जो नॉन डायगोनल 4, 2 है ना, तो क्या करना है, यहाँ पर भी 4, 2 ही लिखना है, बट साइन चेंज, वी हैव टू चेंज द साइन ऑफ द नॉन डायगोनल एलिमेंट. सो this shortcut method we are applying only for 2 into 2 matrix. Remember that if we have a square matrix A, is equals to A, B, C, D, then adjoint of this matrix A is we are interchanging diagonal element AD as a DA, and non-diagonal elements we are changing the symbol. So directly in one step we can find the adjoint of the matrix A. I hope you are understood, boys. Next, we have some properties based on this adjoint, that is A into adjoint of A, or adjoint of A into A is equal to A into I, that is matrix A into I. It is I is a identity matrix. If you multiply a given matrix with a adjoint of the matrix, the resulting will be that is a determinant of, not it is A into I, this should be, it must be determinant of A into I. It must be determinant of A into I, where I is the identity matrix of order n. If given matrix is of order n, then I will be the same order of the matrix A. Inverse of a matrix, that we will discuss in the next class. Okay, so today we have understood what is determinant. How to find the determinant of 2 into 2 order matrix, 3 into 3 order matrix. We have discussed what is minor, how to find it, and what is cofactor, how to find it. We have discussed some properties of determinants, and today we understood how to find the adjoint of the matrix of order 2 into 2. Okay, and what is adjoint of the matrix also we have understood. So tomorrow we will start with this inverse of a matrix. We will understand how to find the inverse of the matrix. Is for every matrix, every square matrix, is the inverse exist or not. Okay, so that we will discuss in the next class. Thank you, students.